Wish me luck.
You can do this.
Hey guys, Krista here. Welcome to my channel. This is the first video that I am filming since having a baby. It's exactly 1 week since we had cord. It's real weird to be in real clothes. These are the first ones that I've worn this whole time, so don't think that I'm like walking around the house put together like this, because I've definitely been wearing Spencer's pants since we left the hospital. In today's video, I thought it would be fun to do a what I actually used in my hospital bag. I'm hoping that this will be helpful for those of you who are packing, or if you're not doing that and you're just a random person watching this video, I'm hoping it will be pretty entertaining. I think it will be, because I have this whole bag of stuff, but let me tell you, I used about 4 things from it. So let's get into the video. Let's go through my bag and I will tell you what I used. So first off, I want to say that I had packed it in that smaller bag. Oh, if you haven't seen the original video, I'll link it down below and you can go see what I packed in my bag in that vlog. But I packed it in a smaller bag thinking like, oh, we don't really need this big suitcase bag. But then I realized that you'd have to take everything out in order to get anything out of the bag. So I was like, we should probably just take a bigger bag. And I'm so glad that I did. That is my first tip for anyone who's packing. I felt a little ridiculous bringing like this suitcase roller bag into the hospital, but it was such a good decision, because let me tell you, when you are having contractions and you're trying to walk into the hospital, the last thing that you want to be doing is carrying like some heavy bag. So like just to have the roller was so nice. Don't worry if you look silly. Just bring your big roller bag. It's so convenient. And this one's not a big one. It's like a, you know, a carry-on roller. Okay, what's in this thing? First up, Spencer's deodorant. Did he use it? I don't know. Also, why is it still in the bag? No, I'm pretty sure he used this, so this is a yes. We also brought a packet of this raspberry leaf tea, which is supposed to help tone and strengthen the uterus. I didn't use it, but it wasn't the worst idea of something to have. It could be calming. Now we get into the big bag. My deodorant. Yes, I used it, but not until like day 3 in the hospital, or maybe day 2. But yes, definitely bring deodorant. My hairbrush, also didn't use it until like day 3, when I had a giant knot in the back of my head just from like laying in the bed and, you know, trying to pick up the baby and, oh, and, you know, giving birth. Didn't use it till like day 2 or 3, but I still did use it. Let's talk about this makeup bag. First off, I want to say this little don't forget note. 100%, if you are packing your hospital bag, you should do this. Or if you're just like packing for vacation, you should totally do this. Basically, I just write myself a little note and I put it on top of my bag, and I just put things that can't be packed beforehand, but I definitely want. This was an MVP, especially since I wasn't home to pack them. I was able to tell Spencer like, look at the don't forget note. Now for my makeup bag. Did I use anything in my makeup bag? Predictions? Did I use it or did I not? Okay, comment. Get your predictions in. No, I 100% did not use anything in this bag. I had like bronzer, I had powder, concealer, mascara. I definitely wore the same mascara for 1, 2, 3, 4 days straight. I didn't use any of it. If you are a girly girl like me and you want to bring makeup, I would definitely say bring it. For me, like, we had some complications. I was so distracted and so busy just trying to keep up that makeup wasn't really on my mind. But if you are into it and you're not going crazy with all these things happening around you, you might want to spruce things up. I think like if I wasn't a first-time mom and I was more used to like what was actually going to happen in the hospital, I might have wanted to put on a little something. But the other crazy thing was that, like, I don't know if I was just delusional when I was in the hospital or what, but I really felt like I looked pretty good. Like, I saw myself in the mirror and I was like, yeah, this is good. I mean, my hair was clean at the beginning and I had on like a little mascara when I went to the hospital. I don't know, maybe it was the hormones, but I was like, I'm beautiful. I don't need any more makeup. If I were going to pack this again for like our next baby, I would bring mascara and maybe just mascara. Maybe like mascara and bronzer and a powder. As far as my hair accessories went, my little hair ties and bobby pins and stuff, I didn't use any of them either. I just didn't care. I wasn't like, get this hair out of my face. Another bag of toiletries. Let's see what we used in here. Contacts and contact solution. If you're a contact wearer, yes. The micellar water, I actually did use 2 on like day 2 or 3 because my mascara from day 1 had rubbed all over my face, which I didn't particularly care, but then I thought, it's time. This Laneige lip sleeping mask was a great idea in theory, but I didn't actually use it. I just ended up using this chapstick. I think I used it in labor a little bit, but I mostly used it after because my lips were so dry. I like the idea of this, and it might have been better to use so that I didn't have to reapply all the time, but for ease, just a regular chapstick was it. Okay, and then the rest of the stuff in here is all shower stuff, and I did not shower the whole time I was there. By the end, I was really wishing that I had. I probably would have if I had known that we were gonna get discharged and then not be discharged and have to spend more time in the hospital. At the very end, when I looked like a drowned rat, for lack of better words, all the nurses were like, no, you look great. And I was like, okay, I thought that at the beginning, but like now, 4 days later. Anyways, at the very end, when we kind of had some like time before we got discharged, I was like, oh, what the heck? I have this dry hairspray, this dry shampoo. I'm just gonna like do a little spray and see if I could possibly make this greasy mess any better. And you know what? It literally sprayed like half a spritz and then it was empty. Now we're getting into clothes. This is the little jacket that I wore on the way to the hospital. It's nice to have something warm and zippy. Here's the robe that I packed. I think this is a great idea if you are wanting to be comfy in your own clothes after you give birth. Just because if you're a first-time mom, you're learning how to breastfeed, you are like constantly needing access to that. So the robe I think was a great idea and could have been super comfy. I was so out of it for most of the time that we were in the hospital that like I was not thinking about changing my clothes. I was like, this hospital gown is my new forever outfit. That's all I wore the entire time we were there. And honestly, like, I thought it was kind of fun because I'm an actor, and so for me it was like, oh, well, this is my labor costume, you know? When else are you gonna wear a hospital gown? Like, might as well make something of it and take some pictures in your hospital costume. My face mask. Yes, if you were giving birth in the pandemic, at least where we live, we still had to wear our masks. So I did use this, and it was good that it was packed. My scrunchie! I put this in to my purse pretty last minute, and I didn't really use this. The one thing that I used it for a little bit, and I think is an awesome trick, is like for breastfeeding, you want to remember which side you did last. So if I fed the baby on this side and then I ended on this side with dessert, then I would put this scrunchie on this hand to remind me that next time I should start on this side and end on this side. Okay, this cord, I'm glad that we brought this because who knows like what different rooms in the hospital look like. Everyone had said like bring an extension cord so that if your bed is really far away from the closest outlet, then you'll still be able to plug in your phone. The bed that I was in had some like newfangled stuff, so it actually had a USB port so I could plug my charger straight into the bed, which was really, really handy. So I didn't use this, and I don't think Spencer did either. There were actually like a ton of outlets in our room, so it wasn't a problem like we had heard. but I'd probably still bring it again next time just in case. Underwear. Spencer is the MVP and he packed me this black underwear. I did not use it. I know that sounds crazy. At our hospital, at least, they provide you this really, really comfy underwear afterwards. I think they do at like most hospitals. I wore that the whole time and I did not actually need this. I think if I were going again, I might bring one pair just in case, but as long as they supply that to you, I don't see why you would go for your own underwear over those awesome stretchy mesh ones. Okay, so for my going home outfit, I had brought leggings, this cardigan, and a shirt that I can't find. That's weird. That could have been an interesting going home outfit. Basically, I was trying to make this outfit that I'm currently wearing for going home, except I was gonna wear a nursing tank, but I did not wear it. My down below was still pretty sore at that point, and thinking about putting anything tight on I just didn't want to risk it. I actually wore Spencer's pants home. He had some really cozy jogger sweatpants that he had brought. If you are wondering what to wear home, I know that for me I was like, I don't know. I would say you should wear a really cozy pair of sweatpants or joggers that has room in the booty area. And then I don't think it would be bad to do a nursing top and a cardigan. For me, I just wore hoodie, sweatpants, called it good. Was it a super glamorous, come take pictures of me paparazzi outfit? No, definitely not. But you really don't care. Just be cozy and you will be great. I did also bring pajamas, cozy pajamas for the hospital. I did not wear them. I only wore the hospital gown. This was the shirt that I wore into the hospital. Here's a change of clothes for Spencer, which are nicely folded, so I'm assuming he did not wear this. I think he wore the same clothes the whole time we were in there, so if you don't have time to pack your clothes, don't worry, you'll be fine. You too can make it 4 days in the hospital without changing your clothes. Oh, this little baby outfit. This makes me miss him. He's in the other room with Spencer right now. So we brought 2 outfits for him. One was the onesie that my grandma made, and the other was this really cute duck onesie that my cousins and aunt and uncle got for him. We ended up putting him in the one for my grandma because he wouldn't fit into this. Cord ended up being 8 pounds and 12 ounces, which all the nurses and everyone at the hospital told me was a really big baby. Someone told us oh, you might have to go return this and size up so that he'll fit into it because he's so big. So that's the plan because it's so adorable and we love it. So thank you. Did I use this Enchanted Tales with Belle bookmark? This was just in my suitcase from the last time we went to Disneyland, I believe. I will put it back in the suitcase so I can find it next time we go somewhere. Okay, we're getting down to the end here. These are the pants that I wore into the hospital, my maternity pants. Here are our toothbrushes. We did use them disgustingly, not until day 2, I think, but there was a lot going on. It feels so good to brush your teeth, especially when they are disgusting. So yes, bring your toothbrush and your toothpaste. And this was the sports bra that I was wearing when we went to the hospital. This was what I was wearing when I was laboring. They say that if you're gonna wear a bra underneath your hospital gown, you should wear one that clips in the back so that you can easily take it off once baby gets there. This one was a sports bra, so it had to go over my head. And so when he came, we had to take it and it had to hang off my arm. I would recommend do a clippy bra and not an over the head one. Last but not least, I brought this AfterEase for pregnancy. Basically what it is after you give birth, your uterus keeps contracting. I know, isn't that awesome? The things you learn. So I showed it to my nurses. She was like, this is probably fine, except I had hemorrhaging. And so because of that, she was like, we don't want anything that could make you bleed more. So this was a good idea in concept, but I did not actually use it at the hospital. Oh, I found one more thing. This, I believe, was my skincare bag, and it is completely untouched. Okay, and I think that is everything. There are a couple things that we did take out. Ooh, and one really, really smart Krista secret that I will tell you in just a second. One thing that was in here that we've already taken out is Spencer's snacks. Pepperoni beef sticks, some chili dried mangoes from Trader Joe's. We brought a bar of dark chocolate that we had, and then he also brought some cold brew coffee. Let me tell you, the last thing that I actually did not initially pack in my bag, but I would 100% recommend bringing if you're like me, Ziploc bags. So that's my one tip for you. And with that, I think that is all the stuff in our bag and what we actually used. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this video was helpful. Let me know down in the comments if there's anything that you would have brought with you, or if there's anything that you're like, Krista, like you really needed that, or you really didn't use that. Let me know. I'm very interested. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have you along for more vlogs and more fun on this channel. We have a new family member, so this channel is gonna be totally different, but like the same still. You know, it's gonna be fun, it's gonna be positive. There will be cookies, there will be madness. But yes, subscribe, and I will see you in another video super soon. Okay, bye!
That was until I found you right there in